The world's poorest country sits on $25 trillion in resources. Can it break the resource curse? Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, the world's poorest country, which sits on $25 trillion in resources. The country in question is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The DRC is a vast country in Central Africa, with a population of over 80 million people. It is also one of the poorest countries in the world, with a per capita GDP of just $1,210. However, the DRC is also incredibly rich in natural resources. It is home to some of the world's largest reserves of copper, cobalt, diamonds, gold, and other minerals. So, why is the DRC so poor, if it is so rich in natural resources? Let's find out. The curse of natural resources. The curse of natural resources, commonly referred to as the resource curse, highlights a puzzling economic phenomenon where countries abundant in natural resources often find themselves economically disadvantaged compared to those without such resources. This peculiar trend can be attributed to several underlying factors. One crucial factor is the propensity for corruption associated with natural resources. The presence of vast resources provides opportunities for government officials to exploit them for personal gain, diverting funds away from crucial investments in infrastructure and other essential sectors. Consequently, the country's overall development may suffer, exacerbating poverty and underdevelopment. Furthermore, the reliance on resource exports can also contribute to economic hardships. When a nation's economy heavily relies on exporting natural resources, it becomes highly vulnerable to fluctuations in the global market. If the price of these resources plummets, the country's revenue streams dwindle, potentially triggering a recession and further exacerbating poverty levels. Additionally, the narrow focus on resource extraction may hinder the development of diverse industries and impede the establishment of a robust manufacturing sector, which can generate sustainable economic growth. The resource curse underscores the complex challenges faced by countries blessed with an abundance of natural resources. Addressing this predicament requires effective governance, transparency, and diversification of the economy. By curbing corruption, promoting responsible resource management, and fostering economic diversification, countries can strive to break free from the shackles of the resource curse and transform their resource wealth into sustainable development and prosperity for their citizens. The case of the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo (DRC), often cited as a classic example of the resource curse, encapsulates the detrimental effects of natural resource abundance when coupled with corruption and violence. Despite its immense wealth in natural resources, the DRC has grappled with systemic corruption and enduring violence for decades, impeding the beneficial utilization of its resources and perpetuating widespread poverty. Consequently, the DRC stands as one of the world's poorest nations. Within its borders lie vast reserves of copper, cobalt, diamonds, gold, and other minerals, estimated to be worth a staggering $25 trillion. Paradoxically, the majority of the Congolese population lives in abject poverty, with a meager per capita GDP of $1,210 and an average life expectancy of merely 57 years. Corruption emerges as a significant obstacle to the DRC's resource development for the welfare of its citizens. Government officials have faced allegations of exploiting their positions for personal enrichment instead of working toward the common good. This pervasive corruption has resulted in a dearth of investments in critical areas like infrastructure, exacerbating the country's impoverishment. Moreover, the prevalence of violence has significantly impeded the DRC's progress. Decades of armed conflicts have ravaged the nation, causing widespread devastation, loss of life, and the displacement of millions of people. This climate of instability hinders attracting investment and stifles economic development. The DRC, with its vast potential, finds itself constrained by corruption, violence, and insufficient development. Overcoming these challenges is crucial for the nation to unlock its inherent opportunities and realize its potential as a prosperous nation. It requires concerted efforts to combat corruption, establish a robust rule of law, promote peace and stability, and foster inclusive economic growth. With these fundamental changes, the DRC can pave the way for a brighter future and harness the benefits of its abundant natural resources for the betterment of its people. What can be done? There is no easy solution to the problem of the resource curse. However, several measures can be undertaken to pave the way for sustainable development. First and foremost, combating corruption is paramount. Holding government officials accountable for their actions and ensuring the transparent and responsible management of resource revenues are vital steps. Strengthening the rule of law, enhancing transparency in financial transactions, and fostering citizen engagement in decision-making processes can contribute to curbing corruption and promoting effective resource governance. Investing in infrastructure emerges as another crucial aspect. By constructing essential transportation networks, such as roads and bridges, countries can improve connectivity between regions, facilitating economic development and poverty reduction. Additionally, such infrastructure initiatives can mitigate the isolation experienced by rural areas, which are often the most impoverished, by connecting them to markets and services. Promoting good governance is equally essential. This entails establishing a robust rule of law, ensuring government accountability, and addressing the needs and aspirations of the people. Strengthening judicial systems, upholding the integrity of elections, and safeguarding citizen rights are essential components of fostering good governance. Furthermore, fostering economic diversification is essential to reduce dependence on a single resource sector. Encouraging the development of other industries, such as manufacturing or services, can provide alternative sources of employment and income, enhancing overall economic stability and resilience. Collaboration with the international community is also crucial. Partnering with organizations in countries that specialize in resource governance and sustainable development can provide technical expertise, financial assistance, and knowledge sharing, supporting countries in overcoming the challenges associated with the resource curse. While addressing the resource curse is a complex endeavor, a combination of measures encompassing anti-corruption efforts, infrastructure development, good governance promotion, economic diversification, and international collaboration can pave the way for countries like the DRC to unleash their true potential, transforming their resource wealth into sustained and inclusive development for their citizens. The DRC's future. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, has the potential to be a prosperous nation. The country is incredibly rich in natural resources, with some of the world's largest reserves of copper, cobalt, diamonds, gold, and other minerals. These resources are worth an estimated $25 trillion. However, the DRC has been plagued by corruption, violence, and a lack of development. This has prevented the country from realizing its full potential. In recent years, there have been some positive developments in the DRC. The government has taken steps to fight corruption, and there has been a decrease in violence. The country is also beginning to attract investment, which could help to boost its economy. If the DRC can continue to make progress on these fronts, it has the potential to become a major player in the global economy. However, there are still many challenges that need to be overcome. Finally, the DRC needs to invest in infrastructure. The country's infrastructure is in poor condition, and this makes it difficult to transport goods and services. The government needs to invest in roads, bridges, and other infrastructure, which will help to boost the economy and reduce poverty. If the DRC can overcome these challenges, it has the potential to become a prosperous nation. The country has the resources, the people, and the potential to succeed. However, it will need to make some major changes in order to realize its full potential. If you want to help the people of the DRC, there are a number of things you can do. You can donate to organizations that are working to fight corruption and promote good governance in the country. You can also raise awareness about the situation in the DRC and encourage others to get involved. Together, we can make a difference. The DRC is a country with a lot of potential. However, it has been held back by corruption, violence, and a lack of development. If the country can overcome these challenges, it could become a prosperous nation. I hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.